to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and this is part 3 of the Fleetwood series. Yeah, so this is part 3 of my series here in Fleetwood, and I'm back here now at the North Euston Hotel. It's about 7:30. It's quite late now, so I've just finished the one that I did on Lord Street. I'm doing these two together, you see. But look at this, there's the lower lighthouse there. We saw the bigger one in the last video. And we're now looking out over Morecambe Bay, and it's absolutely awesome. Just look at this now. This is Morecambe Bay. Absolutely amazing. I'll show you some close-up shots. Okay, this is the view across Morecambe Bay here. You can see Fisherman Power Station over there, which is quite dominant. You can see a boat going out there from Fisherman Port. Now looking towards the southern peninsulas of the Lake District. Now looking towards the fells here, the Old Man of Coniston, the Langdales. Looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? Wow, an absolutely amazing view of Barrow. You can actually see the town hall sticking up out of the it looks like it's sticking up out of the sea there. And the church as well with the big spire. Different perspective of course from here, from Blackpool, because we get to see the mountain right behind it from Blackpool. Yeah, so that was the view looking over the bay. Pretty awesome, wasn't it? Anyway, it's not going to take that long for the sun to go down, so I'd better get on with this, you know, otherwise it's going to be pitch black before I get to the end. I'm going to continue round the promenade up here, past the lower lighthouse and past the other side, the northern side of this, or should I say the eastern side of this peninsula here in Fleetwood, past the Knot End Ferry. We'll have a little look at that, and then we'll go past the Fleetwood Museum and then the dock, the old dock, what's left of it, and we'll go down the far side. And we'll see what we can see down there. We'll probably see Fisherman's Friend as well. I'll point that out, the factory, the world's famous Fisherman's Friend. And yeah, so there you go. Let's go and see what we can see. I just wanted to show you this where I was. It's quite popular here for parking, you know, for the sunset, especially in the summer, because the sun does set up this part of the coast, whereas in the winter you wouldn't see the sunset from up here because it'd be too far around the other way. But anyway, let's carry on. This paving outside the North Euston Hotel is like a York stone, look. Anyway, we're going to have a look around here. There's a little park. I'll just show you the little park. I was in there the last time, I'll show you. So just opposite the North Euston Hotel is this place here, Euston Park. Let's go and have a little look. It's only a little park. But there is a statue here, look. Someone important here. Who is it? Sir Peter Hesketh, Fleetwood, 1801 to 1866. Didn't live very long, did he? Obviously one of the famous people here of Fleetwood, one of the founders probably. That's where the tram stops and turns around. We saw that in my last video. And just over here, if we have a look over the promenade from here, we can see the other side of the river, which is the River Wyre, of course, because we are on the estuary, the Wyre estuary here. To show you these, so this is where the other end of the trams, the other end of the tram line, Stargate to here. This is where it terminates here in Fleetwood, right here, and they turn round here and go back, right back to Stargate. Let's have a little look over here. Notice how they have these like fishes on this footpath here. Obviously the fishing industry was massive here in Fleetwood, not so much now, but There is still some fishing going on, and there is a memorial up here that I want to show you. What's this here? Oh, this is something else. Oh, this was a Morecambe Bay helicopter accident, 27th of December 2006. Must have been a helicopter going out to the gas rigs. So that's one memorial, and there is another one just up here. So here's another memorial here, which is dedicated to the fishermen of Fleetwood. Yeah, what it is, these are all Fleetwood base trawlers. So they didn't all get lost out here. Some of them got lost miles away, some of them in Scotland. Isle of Man, Hebrides. So I just want to show you this other one up here, because this is quite a good one, this one. So this one here is called Welcome Home, mother and daughter, and it's called Welcome Home, and I think it really speaks for itself, really, this one. I just want to show you over here. You can see over there, hopefully you can see that, that's Knot End over there. The other side of the Wyre estuary is Knot End, and there's a ferry that takes you over there as well. Don't think it'll be operating now, but we'll go and have a look and see if we can see it. So I'm now at the Rnli, and this is it here where they take the boats out. That's the old ramp there, and this is the all new launching station over here, look. And just on the other side, I think, of here is the ferry. Oh, by the way, the lighthouse over there is called the Pharos Lighthouse. I wondered what the name of it was. So the one over there is called the Lower Lighthouse. That's the Lower Lighthouse, that one. And this one is called the Pharos Lighthouse. You can see it now. Down there is the Fleetwood ferry. Can you see that? I think it's done its last sailing for the day. Don't know how many it does, but it does go over quite often. And this is the Ferry Cafe here. It's pretty big. Yeah, this is pretty busy when there's in the season. A few shops here. And just up here is the only real arcade in Fleetwood, I think. If you think how many arcades there are in Blackpool, this is the only amusement arcade, apart from one of those, the over 18 ones. This is the only amusement arcade in Fleetwood. Look at this. Tell you what, it's really quiet around here now. Nice view of the Pharos Lighthouse from here. Look at that. The Pharos Lighthouse. That sun's getting lower and lower. Anyway, we are now, look at that grand terrace there. Look at this building here. That's a nice terrace, isn't it? Okay, so I've now come down the road a bit. There's the terrace down there on the right hand side, and there's a row of houses here, and I just want to show you this over here. It's the Fleetwood Museum. Check this out. Yeah, so this is the Fleetwood Museum. How about this, eh? Never been in. It's always been closed whenever I've come past. Yeah, so that's the Fleetwood Museum, and just on the other side of the road to that is the port. Or what's left of the port anyway. Let's go and have a closer look, see if we can see through this fence here. I remember when the Isle of Man boat used to come in here, the Manxman, I'm pretty sure it used to come in here. Yeah, I remember coming past here and seeing the big ferries. This is where you would get on the big ferries here. Not a lot goes on here now. Yeah, so that's the port there. It's actually quite long. Anyway, we're going to carry on around this bend here and we'll see what's down the other side. Okay, so that's where I just came from, the port there. We're looking at it from the other side now. We're on the eastern side now. I just want to show you this here. Some more empty shops here. And just down this road here is Fleetwood Market. Anyway, let's carry on down here. Block of flats there called Pennine View. Must be able to see the Pennines from here. I'll tell you what, the road's a bit rough around here. It's very industrial down this way, you know. Yeah, it's pretty industrial. Looks like there was a building knocked down over there. Spare plot of land. Looks like there's a big health centre up here on the left hand side as well. We're now heading back towards where the Asda is, the big Asda that's near the Freeport, so we'll see that next. Okay, I've now come right round to Freeport and just check this out. The sun has almost gone down. It's getting really low. I want to go and get the sunset actually. And this is Freeport, the outlet centre. Loads of people come to Freeport from all over the place. Coach trips. Yeah, this is probably the biggest pull in Fleetwood right now. Get people coming from all over the place to shop here at Freeport. Yeah, this is Freeport here. Freeport. Shopping outlets. There's also a McDonald's just over there as well. And that Asda store I was talking about is just over here. So there you go. That was Freeport. Okay, so that was Freeport here in Fleetwood. Now the last stop on this trip, this 3-part trip, I have to fit in the Fisherman's Friend factory, which is just down the road there. But before I do that, I want to go and capture the sunset. I have to go round to where I started to capture the sunset. So by the time I get there, it might be getting a little bit dark. But anyway, Fisherman's Friend is going to be our last stop on this trip. Okay, before I show you the Fisherman's Friend, I just wanted to show you this bit here. This is obviously where the fishing industry is. Here we've got the fish auction hall over there, that big building over there. So all this part round here is to do with the fishing industry here in Fleetwood, which is obviously nothing like it used to be, but there is still something going on. There's quite a bit of business going on here. Yeah, I'm outside this pub here called the Three Lights. By the way, I got the sunset over there and it was absolutely amazing. I'll show you that at the end of the video. But if you look over there, you might just be able to see a really nice pink sky. That's what they call the belt of Venus. Anyway, my battery's getting low on my camera, so I haven't got much longer to talk. So I better finish this off by talking to you about Fisherman's Friend, which is just up here. Let's go and have a look. So that was the Three Lights, and just up here off the main road is the world famous Fisherman's Friend factory. And I believe that this is where they're all made. I don't think they have any other factories anywhere else, but they're world famous, obviously. And this is the home of Fisherman's Friend, owned by the Lofthouse family, the most famous family in Fleetwood. And it was Doreen actually, Doreen Lofthouse, and she died recently. She died at the end of March, just only a couple of weeks ago as I filmed this. Yeah, so Doreen Lofthouse only died a couple of weeks ago. In fact, I've just got her on my phone now. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just showing you a picture now on my phone of Doreen Lofthouse. Doreen Lofthouse was known as the mother of Fleetwood. It was Doreen that turned Fisherman's Friend, which is this building here, into a worldwide company. Yeah, so here we are outside Fisherman's Friend, and the final stop on this 3-part series of Fleetwood. And Fisherman's Friend lozenges were originally developed by a pharmacist to relieve various respiratory problems commonly suffered by fishermen. But it was thanks to Doreen Lofthouse in the 60s when she was able to transform the company and go worldwide, and the lozenges were modelled on the shape of the buttons on one of the dresses that she used to wear. So it was Doreen Lofthouse that turned Fisherman's Friend into a company that was world famous from something that was only really known within the fishing industry. So there you go, that was Fisherman's Friend, the final stop on this 3-legged tour of Fleetwood. I think it was a good way to end it right here. Now I know I could have fit a whole lot more in, and I'll probably come back and do some more. I'll have to, because there's a whole lot more to Fleetwood than what I've seen in these 3 videos. But anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button, and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again next time. But I'm going to leave you with an awesome sunset that I saw just over there before. It was amazing.